there was SWAT here. There was helicopters. You could hear, the different booms and explosives. And that's something that that's the scariest thing that's ever happened to us. And you hear about it, but to actually have it on your neighborhood.
Scary night for him and a lot of people out in Rio Rancho. A man is facing multiple charges after police say he fired a gun hundreds of times.
Now, fortunately, nobody was hurt in all of this. Alika Medina, though, spoke with that neighbor who described what it was like to be inside his home just a few feet away from where those shots just kept coming.
I was getting ready to unwind for the night, get ready for bed, and I heard two loud pops. And fireworks are pretty common around here.
But as the night and those pops continued, he knew those weren't fireworks.
You can tell at that point they were like automatic shots. You can hear the boom, 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 boom. At that point, I had the first instinct to turn off the lights and just kind of hear what was going on.
Then his instinct turned to making sure he and his family were safe. At about 11 p.m., Rio Rancho police showed up after the shots didn't stop near Sabana Grande and New Mexico State Road 528.
Officers arrived on scene and heard a large amount of gunfire. There were several hundred rounds of ammunition fired, and as a result, a SWAT call-out was activated. There were several agencies that assisted us.
Captain Reedy with the Rio Rancho Police Department says Eric Brustar then shot even more rounds of gunfire at APD's helicopter. After an hours-long SWAT standoff, Brustar was taken into custody. But neighbors say the whole process to get him out was unsettling.
I realized that the gunshots were getting louder, and you would even hear at times a difference between gunshots and actually explosives, like boom. And I think that was even more frightful to know that you were getting gunshots, explosives, and you didn't know from where they were coming from.
But what was more unsettling was when they realized the gunfire was coming from a couple houses down.
We then realized that this was a house down in the cul-de-sac of our road, and realizing, I think, that it was just a couple houses down. You have your family in the house. Your first instinct is survival. And so we were in our kiddos' room. We all stayed close, stayed low.
He says he's just happy no one got hurt.
We're waking up today grateful.
Alika Medina, KOB4.